Alright, welcome to the new AI song ranking. Now, you might realize that this is, well, I was going to say a bit different, but it's a lot different than the first ranking because I'm not doing it in real life anymore. Because everyone that I watched hated that, and now I have more free time to put in more effort to actually make a fully edited video. So this is probably going to be my video that took the longest to produce ever, but I hope you like it. Also, there are 39 songs applicable to this ranking, but there are no new exceptions that I have to cover, so it's just all the normal new AI songs that have been released since the first ranking, plus all the songs from the first ranking. And you may notice, as we go through the list, that my opinions on some songs have changed drastically than in the first ranking. So, yeah. Even if you've watched the first ranking, good job, then you'll still be surprised by some of my opinions here. Alright, without further ado, this is ranking all 39 AI songs. Starting off with G tier for garbage, we have number 39, the worst song in this ranking, Green into Gold. Yeah, real shocker for those of you who watched my last AI song ranking. It's the exact same placement as last time, and the reason it's so bad as to warrant a tier of its own is because not only is it long and boring, like a bunch of the other songs that we'll see soon enough, but it also makes me just feel depressed and sad, which is really not something that I want a song to do. So, and I feel like that's not something that most people would want a song to do. So, yeah. I even put it below the hamster song, which, again, if you know me, that's saying something. And that concludes G tier. That's the one song in G tier. Alright, now we're finally in F tier after one song. And for number 38, while I did mention that Green into Gold was alone in G tier, as it was in the previous ranking, there is an argument for one other song possibly being in G tier, and that is number 38, all AI Budgerigar songs overlaid. Oh my god, what is this song? This song, okay, like, Green into Gold actually made me feel depressed because it was an actual song. This song, I mean, it's what you'd expect from 11 songs being overlaid at once. It just blows your ears out. Granted, I'd rather have my ears blown out than be depressed, but I feel like this maybe also warrants being in G tier, but for now I'm keeping it at the very bottom of F tier. Number 37, The Peach Sweater. This is the aforementioned hamster song that I was talking about in Green into Gold segment, and if you know me, it's pretty self-explanatory why I didn't like it. It's also long and boring, just like Green into Gold, but it doesn't make me feel depressed, so there's that. Number 36, The Engineer's Smile. This is one of the two songs that my mom made for her, my dad for their anniversary. And the other one we'll be seeing quite a bit later. This song is just an objectively worse version of the other anniversary song. And so this song kind of has no reason to exist. And so it's stuck in F tier. It's definitely better than having my ears blown out, feeling depressed, or listening to a hamster song, but I can't give it much more credit other than that. At the very top of F tier, we have number 35, Citadel in the Clouds. This was the third ever AI song that I made after Chasing the Horizon and then Titan's Ascent. This was also the first AI song with lyrics that I made, and oh boy, that was a big mistake at the time. Like those aforementioned two, it is also only 30 seconds. And yeah, it's not really very good. Lyrics are kind of cringe. It's an AI song based off of an AI video, based off of an AI image, so what did you expect? But considering there is another song that is pretty good and has a similar origin story, I can't give this one much credit other than being at the top of F tier. Alright, now we're on to D tier. these are songs that are bad, but not as bad as F tier and G tier. Starting with number 34, The Millet Ghost. This is Jubilee's original AI song that I originally scrapped and replaced with the Butter Coast, but then because enough people, 2 people, wanted it, I re-released it, and now it's an official AI song. But unfortunately, it's not that good. I hope most of you can see why I scrapped it and replaced it with the Butter Coast. And even the Butter Coast isn't that good either. We'll see that later. But the Millet Ghost is definitely worse than the Butter Coast, as I mentioned in my original ranking, so you can see why it was replaced. And honestly, it just kind of makes me sad, but less sad than Green to Gold, so yeah. I'd say it just barely slides out of F tier and into D tier. Next up, oh no, number 33, Buoyant Summer, Expand Summer. This song, I said it at once in my original ranking, and I'll say it again. Everything in this song is an absolute train wreck. From the cover having a typo, there is only one N in expand. To one of the main lyrics being botched, Waskachoo. Okay, to, like, the whole plot line of the song just, like, not making sense. None of the lyrics make sense. But it's just so funny that it slides its way out of a G and F tier and rockets up to mid D tier, which is an achievement for this song. And also, my sisters really like this and place it at their number 1 for some reason, which, they're crazy. But it's not as bad as the songs in F tier or G tier. So, Number 32. This is a drastically different placement than my original ranking. It's Dovey's Quiet Bite. I know. What? He placed Dovey's Quiet Bite in D tier? It's D for Dovey, guys. Come on. It was perfect. But also, Dovey's Quiet Bite sucks. Like, I didn't realize originally, I guess, how bad it was. Like, it is easily the worst of the 11 Budgergar songs. But, oh well, to make an omelet, like some of the other Budgergar songs, you have to break a few eggs. Yikes. I guess just Dovey was, just caught in the crossfire. And, actually, because I shared an exclusive story never before heard in my last ranking, I can share a story related to this song in this ranking. So, I was trying to make this song into a rock song using AI, and I had 3 attempts with it. All 3 of them failed, and I'm not releasing those songs because they suck. Even worse than Dovey's Quiet Bite. They'd all be in F tier. So, yeah. Number 31. 3 cinematic songs overlaid. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. It's just 3 random cinematic songs overlaid. I believe it's Chasing the Horizon, Titan's Ascent, and Banners of the Ridge. And, like, honestly, the rhythms in this one, though. Like, when I was making it, I intended for them to sound cool, but they're just, like, slightly off, and it irks me, and it's like, yikes. Definitely better than the other songs in D tier, but not really by that much. It's not really a good song, which is why it's in D tier. Now we're moving on to C tier, with by far the most amount of songs that we've seen so far. I count 8 from here. Dang. And there's also 1 new song that didn't exist in my previous ranking that's here now. Anyways, the bottom of C tier. Number 30, Light is Tangled in Your Hair, Cloud's AI song. Yeah, it's another AI Budgergar song. Boring, just like Dovey's Quiet Bite, so I do think it's better, and it doesn't have the error of mispronunciation. Next, number 29, Ribbon Round My Neck, Icy's AI song. Yeah, we really can't get enough of the AI Budgergar songs. Again, just another random boring AI Budgergar song. Better than the previous 2, but, like, still. Number 28, Droplets on Her Nose. More AI Budgergar songs. This time it's Aqua's. I believe this placement of 3, and in this order, Lightest Angle in Your Hair, then Ribbon Round My Neck, then Droplets on Her Nose, is the same as my original ranking, which just shows how my opinions have not changed on these songs. They're still mediocre C-tier Budgergar songs. But, like, bro. Number 27, Strategist of Millet, Violet's AI song. Yippee! Another AI Budgergar song! I've already mentioned how much of a hot take this is, especially to my mom, in the previous AI song ranking, so I won't go into much detail of it here. But, yeah. Number 26, The Butter Coast, Jubilee's AI song. Again, another AI Budgergar song. Thankfully, this ends the streak and is the last AI Budgergar song in C tier. Which means the rest are B tier or higher. Nice. Anyways, The Butter Coast is the song that ended up originally replacing the Millet Ghost before the Millet Ghost got re-released. You can see how much better it is in my placements than the Millet Ghost, but honestly, it's not that much different than the Millet Ghost. It's just more adventurous sounding, which is exactly what I asked the AI to do, to change it based on the Millet Ghost. So, I don't know. Still make me really like the song, but oh well. Number 25. Here we have our new song. Well, one of our new songs. Jump Into the Fire. This is the newest AI song as of the time of recording this. And it's based off of a Radiance shot, which is the screenshot of the Radiance layer that Ice Vein Canopy is based on. Edited in Photo Editor, which is a game on my website, AI Games. To, like, have spots blacked out, because I was having fun with the fill tool in Photo Editor, and then decided to ask AI to make a song based on that image, and it gave Jump Into the Fire, which, I mean, sure, like, it's pretty good, I guess, but it's C tier, and C tier is the last tier of songs that I don't like. From B tier onwards, I, at least a little bit, like all the songs. So Jump Into the Fire, I'd say I don't like it, just because it's a lot worse than both Ice Vein Canopies, but, yeah, overall, mid to top C tier. Number 24, 15 Years. This is the other, anniversary song. Yeah, we saw the Engineers smile a while ago, all the way off in F tier, and now 15 Years gets to be all the way up here in C tier? Well, I know, 15 Years is just better. This was my mom's second attempt at making the song, so AI clearly did better the second time. And other than that, it's just good. And instead of being a mindless string of compliments, it's actually got, like, some rhythm and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty good. Number 23, top of C tier. The last song on the list that I don't like, Lace on the Collar. This was the first AI song that, like, started the cascade of all these AI songs. And it said this before in my original AI song ranking. It's an AI song based off of an AI generated image, based off of an AI image, based off of an AI image based off of an image of my sister. Whoops. So Elle, my sister, was going to get a bob haircut, and so my mom asked AI to make an image of her with a bob haircut, and then I asked it to make that image, Elle asked me to ask AI to make that image like an anime style or whatever. And then I asked AI to make a song based off that image, and it came out with Lace on the Collar, which, like, wow. It's a surprisingly good 2 minutes, 30-second song. It's just kind of cringe, which is what's holding it back from ascending higher to B tier and above. But yeah, overall, pretty good. Now we're on to B tier, the first tier of songs that I like. Well, that I would say I like. I probably still like maybe the top 3 or 4, top 3 of C tier, but as a general rule, B tier and up are the ones that I like. Starting us off, number 22, Whitefire Still Wings, Tsunami's AI song. Can't escape the AI Budgergar songs. Oh well, there aren't as many in this tier as C tier. But yeah, it's kind of like a nursery rhyme or like a lullaby. There we go. And I like the little tsunami lyric. Made that same comment in my original ranking. My opinion hasn't changed on this song. But yeah, pretty good song. Bottom of B tier, but still. Number 21, Ribbons in the Morning. Sky's AI song. Another AI Budgergar song. Love the flute part. I'd say it's one of the better AI Budgergar songs, but not one of the 3 that are my favorites. Number 20, the second newest AI song as of the time of recording this, after Jump Into the Fire, it's the Liturgy of Names. So some of you were probably confused when I posted the naming rights and the Liturgy of Names on the same day, and they were both like basically the same except with different covers. And the covers said Canva AI on them. Well, I can use this segment to explain explain those mysteries, and then I'll use the naming rights segment to actually say what I like about the 2 songs. So, the first mystery, I asked AI to generate a song based on Tanya, and the first attempt it generated was without a cover. And then that ended up being the naming rights. Then it generated another attempt after I asked it to do a cover, which still didn't have a cover, and that ended up becoming the Liturgy of Names. Yeah, for some reason it renamed the song, which means I had to as well. As for the covers, Gemini still didn't generate the covers for the songs. I don't know why. So I asked Canva AI to generate the covers, at which point I edited them to give it the proper credit that it deserved, and that's why there's Canva AI on the covers. Anyways, as for why this is worse than the naming rights, the cover's cooler on the naming right, I guess. I don't know. Because they're basically the same. Number 19, Redline Victory. Again, this is the Cruise and Blast AI song, but it's the same story that I've told when it was during its place in the original AI song ranking. It's a tragic story because it's a good song on its own, isolated, but when you take into account the context, it's not very good because it's a worse and more forgettable version of an already existing human-made song, that being the Cruise and Blast title theme. So, yeah, there's not really any reason to ever listen to this, because you could just listen to the Cruise and Blast title theme, but on its own, it is pretty good, so B tier, I guess. Number 18, Geometry of the Empty. This is also a pretty new AI song that didn't appear in my previous ranking. Yeah, it's about the abyss, which, sure. And also it's a bit too dark for me. I do like the rhythm, though, and yeah, that's about it. I don't have much to say on that. Number 17, The Tide Recedes, continuing with the existential songs for some reason. Definitely not a trend I expected to see in this ranking. We have a 30-second song, and it's one of the 2 surprise challengers, along with Banners of the Ridge, that I mentioned in my previous ranking, where I just found them randomly, listened to them, thought they were good, and decided to upload them and include them in this ranking, and the previous one. And, again, The Tide Recedes is still the worst of the 2 surprise challengers, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's pretty good. Overall, yeah. Other than the fact that it's only 30 seconds, but Banners Over the Ridge has the same issue, so... Number 16, The Naming Right. Alright, here we are at the other AI Tanya song. Now, as promised, I'll use this segment to tell what I like about both of the songs. This and the Liturgy of Names. So, I really love the rhythm, especially the drum beat on both songs. And I kind of love how it deliberately mispronounces, every single one of Tanya's made-up middle names. Instead of Isaniel Ilua, it pronounces it Ichaniolialua, which I find really funny how it could butcher that badly. But, yeah. Number 15, White Rings of Light. This is Lord of the Rain 2.5 because it was originally called Lord of the Rain 3, but because it was only 30 seconds, I renamed it to Lord of the Rain 2.5. Still working on making Lord of the Rain 3, but I can't really get AI to make a song that's as good as the first two, let alone trilogy overlaid. And this song, if you ignore it being only 30 seconds, it's pretty good. And it would definitely be Lord of the Rain 3 if it was like a full-length song like the other two. Definitely deserves top of B tier. Alright, now we're on to A tier. These are the AI songs that are really good. Starting with number 14, Chasing the Horizon. So, this is the first ever AI song that I made, and it's the oldest one of the 39 here. But it's really outclassed by two other songs, Titan's Ascent and Banners of the Ridge, that we'll see later, which is why it's bottom of A tier. Number 13, Ice Veined Canopy. Same as the previous ranking, for my opinions on it. It's a song based on a screenshot of the Radiance Layer from Donkey Kong Bonanza, and that same screenshot inadvertently inspired Jump Into the Fire. But I think both Ice Vein Canopies are better than Jump Into the Fire. However, I still do think Ice Vein Canopy is outclassed by number 12, Ice Vein Canopy's cinematic version. That's a nice transition. Anyways, I think the cinematic version's better just because I like the pacing and rhythm more. Number 11! Oh boy, this is a drastic change of placement from my original ranking. Tower of 10! Yeah. Like, what? Tower of 10 at the top of A tier? When it used to be in, like, mid to low B tier? Just Tower of 10 has grown on me the more I listen to it. It's a great song with an upbeat rhythm, and I really like it. So, yeah. Number 10. Chartreuse Tint. This is a song that was previously in A tier. It's a 30-second Budgerdoor rap song, and I like it. Enough for it to be at the top of A tier. The only thing holding it back is that it's only 30 seconds. If it was like a full length song, it would have probably been at least in mid S tier. Alright, we have arrived at S tier. These are insanely good AI songs. However, only 5 are in this tier. We start with number 9, Banners Over the Ridge. This is the other surprise challenger song, and you see it made it up quite a ways away from The Tide Recedes. They're both good, but Banners Over the Ridge is significantly better. It's just 30 seconds of like cool trumpets with a good rhythm, and yeah, other than it only being 30 seconds and it being pretty short, it's a really good song. Number 8, Titan's Ascent. So this song is so much better than Chasing the Horizon. It is crazy. This song is just absolutely just so cinematic. It is like by far my favorite of the 3 cinematic songs: Chasing the Horizon, Banners of the Ridge, and this. And yeah, I definitely think AI improved the second time after I asked it to make this instead of Chasing the Horizon. Number 7, Comet in the Hall, Emerald's AI song. We've finally reached another AI Budgerdoor song, this time being one of the 3 that are my favorites. Comet in the Hall just has a really upbeat rhythm, which is true for a lot of songs here, but I like upbeat rhythms, so those songs got to place highly, mostly. It perfectly captures Emerald's energy. I love Emerald, and I love this song, so yeah. It's still not my favorite AI Budgerdoor song, though. Not even close. Number 6, A King in a Cage, Lord of the Rain 2. So, Lord of the Rain 2, I definitely think, is worse than the first one, and it also suffers from being too similar to the first one, though that did end up creating one of the best AI songs, that did end up, inadvertently making one of the best AI songs ever. But, A King in a Cage is just a worse version, a worse, more bland version of the original Lord of the Rings. So, unless it's overlaid with the original and White Rings of Light, I don't recommend listening to this one over Lord of the Rings. But on its own, it is still a very good song. Number 5, the top of S tier, Penny's Velvet Door. Yeah, this is another AI Budgergar song. I wonder whose this is. You'll never guess. And yeah, it's really good. This one was a surprise hit for me when I first heard it after AI generated it. Like, it was amazing. Really upbeat rhythm, really just good lyrics. Love the pacing, love the tempo, love like everything in it. That's why it deserves to be top of S tier. And here we finally are. After a long journey through tiers G, F, D, C, B, A, and S, we have finally arrived at the final tier, S plus tier. There are 4 songs in this tier. Wait, 4? What? There are the 3 that are expected, and 1 more? Well, I guess we'll deal with that when we get to it. Alright. Number 4. Lord of the Rain, Cute Baby Bird cover. This is just a cover of Lord of the Rain, but instead of the actual cover of it, it's just a slideshow of images of the cute baby bird at PetSmart that inspired the creation of Lord of the Rain and Chartreuse Tint and every Lord of the Rain trilogy song and like actually a lot of songs. Dang. And I think I prefer the original cover, and note that because I could only include an image as the cover for me to put in this video, I just took the first image of the cute baby bird and made it into a square so it fits with the other covers. But yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of, number 3, Lord of the Rain. What the hell? How is Lord of the Rain at number 3? It was number 2 previously, and it was like uncontested. What possible song could beat out Lord of the Rain? Well, we'll get to that when we get to it. But Lord of the Rain, it is an amazing song, and it is just like so cinematic. It's another song based on that cute baby bird, and you can definitely see the resemblance in the cover to the actual image, which I put in the last segment. But yeah, what song could have possibly beaten this out? What song could have possibly scored higher than Lord of the Rain? Well, that song is, if you've been using process of elimination, you know what song it is. Number 2, Carrot Blade, Moonlight's AI song. Yeah, this is by far my favorite AI Budgergar song. It's not even close. Carrot Blade is, like, by far the best. It is amazing, especially the climax. It is, oh my, if you haven't given it a listen yet, go give it a listen. My sisters and my mom absolutely hate this song, but I don't care. This is my list, not their list, and I'm putting it at number 2. Which means we still have number 1. Alright, number 1, the best AI song of all 39 that I've spent the past, 30-something minutes, trying to find out. Lord of the Rain Trilogy Overlaid! Yeah, it's the same as last time. What? It's a really good song. Though, I could see Carrot Blade beating it out in the near future. It's really just those 2 that are contested for first place, though. Anyways, I highly recommend giving all 4 of the songs in S plus tier a listen, or at the very least the top 3, because Lord of the Rain Cute Baby Bird cover isn't really its own unique song. It's just a cover of Lord of the Rain. But yeah. So that was all 39 AI songs ranked. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, this video was kind of like my magnum opus, by far my highest effort video yet. So after I published my original AI song ranking, everyone hated that it was just 23 minutes of carpet, and so I decided to make a fully edited video. Holy, was that a lot of work? And I hope you enjoyed the final product, because I might need a break for a bit. I can't, there might be more AI songs, though, coming out soon. Not sure. If I ever get any more ideas, I'll put some out. And I'm planning to start a new series, which I can't disclose more information on right now. And I'm also planning to upload more games onto AI Games, which, yeah. So there might not be a new upload on Finally for quite a bit, unless I got like some random new idea that I just decide to make into like a 1-minute video. But yeah, it's been fun recording, editing, finding the covers, failing, crying, listening to Carrotblade over and over again to help me work, using the snip tool, working with Canva's drag and drop image tool, which is sometimes really annoying. Finding this really cool Starry Sky background image wallpaper, which I love, and so that I remade the Finally AI banner to use it. Yeah. I did a lot of things for this project, and I hope it turned out well. Alright, goodbye!